Heavy sounds of boot-cladded feet can be heard treading through the mud. A dark figure dressed in leather armor stands at a clearing of a small town. It seems that there was some sort of gathering as a crowd of the townsfolk have come together for a festive of the season. Seasons fall, a time where the changing of the leaves and the bountiful crops is celebrated. Food and praise is given around this time of the year with plenty to go around. With all of this celebrating of one's labor, no one seems to notice the dark figure looming in the shadows, watching them like a hungry predator on a hunt. Suddenly, one can hear the thudding noise of horse hooves thundering towards the town. Someone approaches. Someone calls out, which brings everyone's attention to the sound of the hooves of the charging horse moving in closer and closer to them. The sheer thudding of the feet could be felt by all of those nearby, giving reason for them to back away in fear from whatever approached. With a roar, the horse comes into view, then the one riding it. The horse had flaming eyes, its nares flaring and huffing out cinders of flame. It reared up on its hind legs and kicked its front legs before it would bound to the center of the town hall, where everyone was gathered. Some of the men armed themselves immediately in rebuke to this stranger who may have been a threat to them. Upon closer inspection, revealed that the figure riding the horse was in fact headless. This frightened the men, who quickly lost their resolve and ran away from the headless horseman, leaving the town defenseless. This caused a panic to ripple through the town. The women and children all screamed and scrambled to their home, gathering their little ones and shutting the door tightly. The men were not far behind of the women and children, fleeing with them into their homes, where they can better protect them. The headless horseman rode around the town square, parading with the cantering of his horse, before he would bellow out a laughter, and spoke in a booming voice so loud that all those within earshot could hear it, past the safety of their houses. The headless horseman picked up an axe and pointed it outward towards the homes of the townsfolk. Heed my words, mortals, and heed them well. The bells have tolled for your soul. It was clear to the folk of this small town as to whom and what this abomination that spoke threats to them was. Some brave men clambered out of their house to confront the headless horror with weapons they could find, mostly farm tools such as pitchforks, sickles, or rakes. "It's Jack!" an old woman screamed from her window. "He's come back to kill us all!" The headless horseman cackled darkly before he would round the men that looked to oppose him. With his axe, he easily and effortlessly cleaved their heads clean off in one false move. The headless bodies fell to the ground, erupting more screams of terror from the entire town. The horseman scooped up a torch from one of the fallen bodies and galloped around town, setting everything ablaze. Those who tried to escape his wrathful flames were met with his axe of justice. The entire town had been set on fire, and those who attempted to escape were cut down like meager prey to the slaughter. The monster would not stop until everyone was either burned or hacked to death. When all was said and done, the once humble town known as Harlington was now a mass graveyard, about to be reduced to ashes all in one day. The horseman rode to the center of the town square once more to make his claim to the few survivors. "You have bared your sins to him and have met your fate. This is the outcome of your hate. Now listen well, for I shall not say it twice. Remain as you are, and I won't be nice. Change your ways and change your mind, or I shall return with chaos behind." With the warning came the sinister laughter before the strange headless figure rode off into the shadows of the night.